going bad for the Chicago Bulls, and they are one of the worst teams in the league. Now, Zach Lavine is requesting a trade, and that wouldn't be that good for the Chicago Bulls because they're his franchise player. And Lauri Markkanen has not been playing that well this season. Jim Boylen is one of the worst coaches in the league, and overall, this team is just trash. They really have no scoring whatsoever, and they are pretty bad. So, in today's video, we will be talking about the Chicago Bulls and what is next for this team. So, the Chicago Bulls are really bad, and the main reason for that is their coach is literally trash. Probably the worst coach I have ever seen. He did not call a timeout when one of his best players, Daniel Gafford, got injured. Rick Carlisle had to do that for Jim Boylen, and that is one of the worst things ever a coach can ever do. And just because he doesn't want to use that much timeouts doesn't mean you don't call a timeout when your player is injured. So that is one of the worst traits for Jim Boylen. So Jim Boylen overall has to get fired, and they have to get a new coach. And obviously the really good coach Kenny Atkinson always comes in these videos. If they hire Kenny Atkinson, he's a guy who could develop young players such as D'Angelo Russell and Spencer Dinwiddie. He could do this for Kobe White and Lauri Markkanen. And guys, I said that Lauri Markkanen needs a perfect coach, and this could be the perfect coach for Lauri Markkanen. And maybe, you never know, Lauri Markkanen could become an all-star if the Bulls get Kenny Atkinson. And this will develop all their young players and lead the Bulls to more wins. They will be way better without Jim Boylen. The Chicago Bulls have Zach Lavine, and he's requesting a trade. So I have one trade that will be good for both sides. The Bulls get RJ Barrett, Taj Gibson, Kevin Knox, and an unprotected future first round pick. The Knicks get Zach Lavine and Chandler Hutchinson. Chandler Hutchinson is just for the salary, so that's why the Knicks will get him. And Chandler Hutchinson is pretty young, so you never know how good he could be. And Zach Lavine could be the Knicks franchise player. RJ Barrett is the Knicks' most promising player, but that's what it takes when you're getting Zach Lavine. And I think Kenny Atkinson could develop RJ Barrett. Then you have Taj Gibson for the salary reasons, and Kevin Knox is a pretty good young player. I don't think he's going to be an all-star or anything, but you never know. He could be a good role player, and I still believe in him, even though he's been playing trash. Then they have an unprotected future first-round pick, which is very valuable, as they could get many players. And this year, they're projected to get the 7th pick in the NBA draft, and if I was the Bulls, I think Deni Avdija would be available, so I would pick Deni Avdija. Deni Avdija is a young player who could make the ball very well and is a pretty good defender. So I would love to get Deni Avdija if I was the Bulls. And Deni Avdija would provide the Bulls for much likely playmaking. And the Bulls need a lot of playmaking, so Deni Avdija would be perfect for this team. And Kenny Atkinson could develop all these young players. When you think of the New Orleans Pelicans, Anthony Davis was demanding a trade, and they got a lot of good young players that Alvin Gentry developed. And same thing the Bulls can do. They could get Kenny Atkinson and trade Zach Lavine for many young players that Kenny Atkinson could develop. I think this is what the Bulls should do, and that's what I think. Tell me what you think in the comment sections below. Please like and subscribe, and peace out.